factor theorem of class 10 of the factorization chapter. Okay, so before starting this factor theorem, let's consider one example. Okay, suppose if I say there is a number 21 and if I divide this number by 7, it will be divided 3 times. Okay, and it is divided completely and it leaves no remainder. Okay, so this way I can conclude that 7 and 3 are the factors of 21. Okay, in our previous classes we did remainder theorem. So similarly what we are going to do is we are going to place the value of x in the polynomial, and if it leaves a remainder 0, that means if it completely divides the polynomial, we can conclude that this binomial is a factor of the given expression. Okay, so let's do this sum. The question is, by factor theorem, so that x plus 3 and 2x minus 1 are the factors of 2x square plus 5x minus 3. So taking x plus 3 equals to 0 or x equals to minus 3. So my value of x is minus 3. Now what we are going to do is we are going to copy the expression. We are going to put the value of x in the expression just like we used to do in remainder theorem. The value of x is minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3 minus 3. 3 square gives minus 3 square gives me 9, plus into minus becomes minus 15 minus 3 18. When I add minus 15 and minus 3, minus 18. So this gives me 0. That means this binomial completely divides this polynomial or this expression, and the answer we are getting is 0. That means we can conclude that x plus 3 is a factor. Therefore, x plus 3 is a factor of the expression is 2x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay. Now we are going to take 2x minus 1. Taking 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 equals to 0 or 2x equals to 1. X equals to 1 by 2. So this is my value. Now similarly we are going to copy the expression 2x square plus 5x minus 3. We are going to put the value of x in the expression. Two into 1 by 2 whole square plus 5 into 1 by 2 minus 3. 2 1 by 4 plus 5 by 2 minus 3. This gets cancelled. 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2 minus 3. We'll do the LCM. 1 plus 5 minus 6. So this gives me 6 minus 6 divided by 2, or 0 divided by 2 equals to 0. So we can say that this binomial, that is 2x minus 1, completely divides this expression 2x square plus 5x minus 3, because we are getting the resulting answer as 0, because when divided it is leaving a remainder of 0. Therefore 2x minus 1, we can conclude that 2x minus 1 is a factor of the expression 2x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay, let's do one more sum. Okay, my next question is, so that x minus 3 is a factor of x cubed minus 7x squared plus 15x minus 9. Hence, factorize the expression. Okay, this is an ICSE 2002 question. Taking x minus 3. Okay, we will do in the similar way. So x becomes x minus 3 equals to 0, or x becomes plus 3 or 3. We will copy the expression. Now we will put the value of x in the expression. Three whole cube minus 7 into 3 whole square plus 15 into 3 minus 9. 3 cube gives me 27. 3 square gives me 9. 15 3 is 45 minus 9. Minus 63 plus 45 minus 9. We are going to add the like numbers. So this gives me 27 and 45, 72, and minus 63 and minus 9 gives me minus 72. So my resulting answer is 0. So we can conclude that x minus 3 is a factor of the given expression. Therefore, x minus 3 is a factor of x cubed minus 7x squared plus 15x minus 9. Now the second part of the question is saying us to factorize. Okay, we have to factorize this expression completely. So how we are going to do this? We are going to divide x minus 3 divides the expression. So to get x cube, I have to multiply by x square. So this gives me x cube. Minus into plus gives me minus. 3 into x square gives me 3x square. I'll change the sign. X cube and x cube gets cancelled. I'm left over with minus 4x square plus 15x. Okay, I bring this number out here. Now there's a negative sign out here, so I'll put one negative sign out here. So x into 4x times gives me minus 4x square. Now again I'll multiply with the second term of the binomial. Minus into minus gives me plus. 3 into 4 gives me 12, and into x gives me 12x. Again I will change the sign. Minus 4x square gets cancelled. I am left over with 3x minus 9. So plus 3 times, this gives me 3x, minus into plus gives me minus, 3 into 3, 9. I'll change the sign, both the terms get cancelled. Okay, so x minus 3 into x square minus 4x plus 3. Now this polynomial can be further factorized. Okay, we are going to use the middle term factorization. I'll copy x minus 3 as it is out here. I'll do the middle term factorization. So when I multiply, I should be getting 3x square, and when I add, I should be getting 4x. Okay. So we can see that when I add minus 3x and minus x, I am going to get minus 4x, and when I multiply both of these terms, minus 3x into minus x, I am going to get 3x squared. Okay. Now I am going to take common x minus 3, minus 1 common x minus 3. I have got x minus 3 twice. I can write it x minus 3 whole square into x minus 1. So this is going to be my answer. Okay. Let's do one more sum. So our next question is an ICSE question, 2006. The question is, so that 2x plus 7 is a factor of 2x cubed plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. Hence factorize the given expression completely. So we are going to do this sum just in the same way we did the earlier sum. Okay. Taking 2x plus 7. 2x plus 7 equals to 0. 2x equals to minus 7. And x becomes minus 7 by 2. Now we are going to copy the expression 2x cubed plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. We put the value of x in the expression. So this becomes 2 into minus 7 by 2 whole cube plus 5 into minus 7 by 2 whole square minus 11 into minus 7 by 2 minus 14. So 2 into 7 minus 7 whole cube will give me minus 343 and 2 cube will give me 8 plus 5 into 7 minus 7 square will give me 49 and 2 square will give me 4 minus into minus plus 77 by 2 minus 14. This gets cancelled, 2 4s are. So this becomes minus 343 by 4 plus 245. Then I multiply 5 with 49 by 4 plus 77 by 2 minus 14. We take the LCM 4, so this becomes minus 343 plus 245 plus 154. 2 2s are 4, 2 into 77 minus nothing is out here means 1 in the denominator. So this becomes 14 4s are 56. So when I add the negative numbers, this will give me minus 399, and when I add the positive numbers, it will give me plus 399 by 4. So this becomes 0 by 4 or 0. Therefore, we can conclude that 2x plus 7 is a factor of the given expression, that is 2x cubed plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. Now we have to factorize this expression completely. So we will divide. So 2x into x square times gives me 2x cubed. Again I will multiply by the second term of the binomial. So 7x square. 7 into x square, 7x square. I'll change the sign. 2x cubed gets cancelled. Out here I'll get minus 2x square minus 11x. Okay. So minus, to get minus I will multiply with minus x times. So this gives me minus 2x square. Again I will multiply with the second term of the binomial. Plus into minus gives me minus. 7 into x gives me 7x. I will change the sign again. 2x square minus 2x square gets cancelled. I'm left over with minus 4x minus 14. To get minus sign, I'll multiply with minus 2x into 2 times gives me minus 4x. Again, I'll multiply with the second term. Plus into minus gives me minus. 7 2s gives me 14. I'll change the sign. Both the terms will get cancelled. Okay. So we have 2x plus 7 into x square minus x minus 2. This polynomial has to be further factorized by middle term factorization. So when I multiply, I should be getting 2x square, and when I subtract, I should be getting x. So my factor will be 2 and 1. X square minus 2x minus into minus plus minus 2. So we can see that when we add subtract this number minus 2x and x, I am going to get minus x. Okay, and when I multiply this minus 2x into x, I am going to get minus 2x square minus 2x square. Okay, now we will take common x minus 2 plus 1 common x minus 2. So my final answer is 2x plus 7, x minus 2 and x plus 1. Okay, this much for today in this video. If you have any doubt and queries, you can comment below. Okay, and stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Thank you so much.